Guys, welcome to the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. I hope you're all having a lovely day wherever you are, and happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. So, just getting my pad set up and then we can make a start. Just make sure my volume is turned down as well. So at least it gives people a little bit for someone to join in. So I'm just turning my volume down. Right, that's it. So hope you're all having a good weekend with whatever you're doing. I am a day early today because I usually do my videos of a Sunday. But because of it being Mother's Day tomorrow, I thought I would do my live video today instead of tomorrow. So first thing I want to do is I'm just going to show you a couple of books that I've recently had, which actually came today. There's 4 books that came today, but the one I've had to give to my husband because it's for my birthday in May, so he's going to put it away for my birthday. But the 3 other books are what I've picked myself, and we're going to do a bit of colouring chat after. So the first one I want to show you is this one. 2 of these books that I've got are by Sun Life Drawing, and the one for my birthday is by Sun Life Drawing as well. But obviously that'll be in May's videos. So the one that I picked from my list of videos, because at the minute on Amazon, I mentioned in a previous video that they're doing the books, most of the books for $5.99. So I thought I would get just a couple of books while that deal was on. So some that I went with is I went with the Animals One Colour Dots. I have got a one colour dot, lines and dots. I've got the other book, and I found that the dots I really enjoyed doing those. And at the back of this book it shows you the finished pictures of all the animals in the book, where you obviously they're coloured in just dots. There's no preference to this. You don't have to colour it in just one colour. You can choose as many different colours as you like. It's your own work. You decide what you want to do. At the beginning of the book, it just tells you a little bit. Sorry, I did help if I brought it over. It tells you a little bit about the book on that page. And on this page it tells you what different animals are in the book. So we've got a kitten, ants, wolf, hare, seagull, elephants, from frogs, swans and hamsters and so on. And there is a snail one in this one as well. I must admit, not overly keen on the snail one, but I will colour it. So these are what the dots look like, plain and simple. You can actually, I don't know if you can see, you can see on camera that obviously this is a cat. You can see with the dots. And when you colour all the dots in, the picture appears to come through a lot more. I'm not going to do a flick through of this book because it's self-explanatory. Really, all it is like dots, and you just colour the dots in. So I was really pleased to get this book because I do love the dot ones, and it's just something simple and easy for when you just want that simple colouring. At the back of this book as well, it also gives you a free page from one of the other books, like a trial page, and this one is from One Colour Lines Animals. Now I wasn't looking at the lines one last time, but I did want to go with the dots one this time, so I got this. And what's perfect about it is I get the trial page to see if I do like that page in the other book, and then it'll help me to decide whether I want to get the other book or not. So there is that one. The next one I got was Fantasy Quest, and this is another Sun Life Drawing book. I've saw this on a few people's channels, and it was on my wish list, my Amazon wish list, for quite a while, and I did want to get it, so I definitely went with this one. At the back of this book it gives you the colour palette of the colours you use throughout the book, and at the bottom of this book it just shows you just some of the other books that are done by Sun Life Drawing, and there's the web page at the bottom. Now these books, as I said, they were $5.99 on Amazon. I think they usually range from about $6.99. So you got your front page where it says this book belongs to, and it's like the other book as well. On that page it gives you a little bit about the book, tells you a bit about the book, and on this page it tells you some of the creatures and fantasy things that are in his book. So you get a phoenix, gremlin, senator, gorgon, pegasus, cerebrius, goblin, garuda, hydra, magician. I'm not perfect at pronouncing some names, so I'm just going to leave it there for now. And in the book you get on here, it gives you your colour palette. Now I find this extremely helpful, because in my other books, when I've been unsure about a colour, I've actually got a couple of colours, say like blue. I went with the normal blue because on the other page it shows you all the colours that you need for the book. So say 17 blue, I'd go to that one there. And if I had a couple of shades of blue and I was unsure which one to use, I'd just do a little tiny swatch there, and then that'd help me to decide what shade of blue I'd want to use. So I find that really helpful. And here on the left hand side of each page you get the colour palette of the colours that are involved in the pictures, and on the right hand side of the page you get the pictures, which are very small shapes. So I just love these, I really do, absolutely love these. I'm not going to do a full flick through because it's, well, to be honest, it's just the same really. You get your colour palette on one side and your pictures on the other. Now in this one I don't think they have a trial page, but it's not too bad, it's alright. I've got a few books anyway. At the back of the book it just says like a little thing to say thank you for getting the book, but it also helps to give you some useful information on where you can actually follow Sun Life Drawing, because they're on Twitter, Facebook and on Instagram, which I follow them on Facebook and Instagram, so I find that very helpful. And there is that book. And the last book that I actually got, I'm not going to show you the one that my husband's got me for my birthday because I don't want to spoil the surprise. I want to see it. The last one I got was this one. Oh my god. This isn't by Sun Life Drawing, but when I was looking at their books I saw this one. Now if you follow Zoe Archer on her channel or Instagram, she's been colouring some the pictures out of this book at the minute, and I fell in love with the book straight away. I just loved it so much.
The surprise is it's not for your birthday, it's for Mother's Day.
Mother's Day? I thought it was my birthday.
No.
Oh, you plonker. Oh, come here. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, guys, my husband's just noted. He said it was for my birthday. It's not actually for my birthday. It's for Mother's Day. So, yes, I've got one more book to show you. Oh, he said to get the book. And as soon as I got it, I knew which package it was in. So I gave it to him to put away for my birthday. And now he said it's not actually for my birthday. It's for Mother's Day. So bless him, he's a sweetheart. So, yeah, I did get this Disney book. I just had to get it, and the fact that this was under £5 as well was an absolute bonus, so I thought it was fantastic. On the back of the book, unfortunately I can't read that because it's like a French author, and this book is by Hatchet it actually says Hatchet Juni C at the bottom, so I'm wondering if that's Hatchet Heroes. Like I said, this one was under £5. I am going to do a quick flick through this book because it is gorgeous, and I've already started a picture out of it. It wasn't even warm from the packet, and I just took it out and started colouring. So,
You mean it wasn't even cold from the packet?
one in the cold from the packet, warm from the packet, what am I on about? So this is the one that I've started colouring at the minute. Oh god, I love it. This one seems to have like thicker lines, but I love that. You get your colour palette at the bottom, and as well the colour palette it just looks nice and simple and that as well, which I love. So we're going to go through the book. The pages are quite thick actually. It's good quality paper. It is double-sided, but you get some absolutely wonderful, wonderful images in this book. I love it. I love it so much. I'm just amazed by it. I hope they bring out some more of these. But saying that though, I've got some of the other thinner ones by Hatchet Hero Books. I just love them. And I've noticed recently they've bought, you know, like the colorized mystery books, like the Tom 1, 2, 3, 4. They've got 5 of them out at the minute. They've got like a Mickey Mouse one, which is kind of like a spin-off. But I think they've recently brought another one out, which is the Disney Animals, which I didn't know about. I've got the Disney Babies, but I've recently found out they brought the Disney Animals ones out. Just look at those pictures in those books. I'm just absolutely, I'm in awe of this book. I really, really do love it so much. And no doubt if my son sees it, he'll love it as well. But to be honest, because he's getting into like colouring, on May this year, if he shows an interest in colouring, I may get him a copy of this to put away for Christmas or his birthday, because of being under a 5, it's definitely worth it. And he saw one of my other previous books that I had by Sun Life Drawing with the trucks and cars, the colouring by numbers, and he really liked that. So what Santa has done, he has ordered him one of those trucks and cars by Sun Life Drawing, colour by numbers, and he's putting it away for him for Christmas. So I might do the same with this book. Oh, sorry. I might do the same with this one, get him this copy and put it away for him, because it's quite easy to do. It's not... I suppose for a kid it might be a slight bit more intricate, but I don't know. I don't know. He's seen a few things, my son has, that he likes. He saw one of my pencil cases that he wants now. Just look at those pictures. You've got Mickey Mouse and Minnie having a picnic. You've got them both here, and it looks like the baking cakes, which I think we're baking cakes tomorrow for Mother's Day. There. I think we're going to bake some biscuits, and there is some Thomas cakes as well, which probably might do. Which reminds me, I've got to go shopping later just to get the ingredients, because my husband's cooking a lovely meal tomorrow. Got that one. I just love it so much. This book, I just love it. I can't shut up about it. I cannot shut up about this book because I love it so much. It's just absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Sorry, my camera lens is going out of focus then. I was going to do a colouring chat, but I'm not so sure if I'm going to do it now. But I have titled it Colouring Chat, so I might do. And that is the last page. So you get 30 images in this book. And at the back of the book, it shows you the finished images, what they look like when they're done. Which aren't they so cute? Oh, God. I love them. I really, really love this book so much. So there is that one. And I shall probably carry on with the other picture. I might do it in a minute, because my camera battery is down to 58, so it depends if my camera will hold out. As well, if you do, quick reminder, if you do join me in this video, please feel free to comment, leave a comment, let me know that you're here so I can say a big hi to you. And a big thumbs up, I would so much appreciate that. I would. And as well, there is just under 1 more week to go for the entry for the giveaway. So if you check out, I think it's about 2 videos back, you'll see what the giveaway is. So get your entries in. On Thursday, because I usually do a video on a Thursday and Sunday, this week coming, what I'll be doing is, on the Thursday, I shall on the original post for the giveaway, I shall note down like giveaway closed, winner will be chosen on a Friday. So I'm going to do on a Friday, I shall be doing a live video to announce the winner of the giveaway. So you have actually up until Thursday, so you've had the at least 2 weeks, but after I've commented entry closed, any entries that will be entered after that, I won't be able to count, I'm afraid, because I need to add up and put names down as who's entered the giveaway, and I shall be drawing the giveaway by random org on the Friday time. So I'll get back to this. So here is my surprise present, which I thought was for my birthday, but it turns out it's not. It's for Mother's Day. He's a good one. He's definitely a good one. So this is a recent book that came out by Sun Life Drawing, called Mystery Quest. Oh, I love it. I really do love it. It never fails to amaze me, Sun Life Drawing books. At the back of the book, you've got your colour palette to use. And with it being Mystery Quest, I don't know if in this book it tells you what there is in it. Might not.
Well, that's why it's a mystery.
Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, how exciting is that? So on the left-hand side of the page, this page, it tells you a bit about the book. So I'm going to read you a little bit. Mystery Quest is a unique activity puzzle book for colour by number fans. It consists of 25 pictures on various topics formed with 4 different grids, such as hexagons, triangles, circles and squares. The multi-topics of this mystery quest include the variety of subjects to choose: animal, birds, flowers, buildings, patterns, still life and more. And on the right hand page it gives you like your little colour palette that you can use to test out your pages, and then it goes straight into the colour pictures. So on the left hand page you have your colour palette, and on the right hand page you have your little shapes to end up colouring the pictures in. And it does not tell you, obviously with it being a mystery quest, of course, you don't know what you're colouring until you're colouring it. And I think that is amazing. At the back of the book on the right hand page, it's got a little thank you, and it also gives you a few bits of information on how to follow Sun Life Drawing and how to get in contact with them. So thank you so much again, Sun Life Drawing, for bringing out some absolutely amazing books, and I can't wait to start that one. Can't wait to start every single one I've got. So that is my little haul. So we're going to have a little colour for, I'm not going to keep it long today, because as I said, I have not got that much battery on my phone and I'm not sure how long it will hold out. So we're going to carry on with this picture in Collage Mysteries by Mickey and by Hatchet Heroes, not by Mickey. Heroes. God. Hatchet Heroes. Oh my god. Ah. It's the chlorine, guys. It's the chlorine. I've been swimming today. But yeah. So we're going to carry on with this book by Hatchet Heroes. We're just going to have a bit of a colour and chat. I'm using my Stedler Tripus.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Take care, bye-bye, everybody.
Somebody stop me now. Tri Plus colouring pens. Oh god, what am I like? We'll have a little chat. So
Short wise.
yeah, I'm beginning to wonder now. So today, guys, I've just not long come back from swimming this morning. I'm not a good swimmer. My husband learnt me how to swim was it last year or the year? The year before. I could never swim a length. I couldn't even float in the water without going under. But yeah, a couple of years ago, my husband took me, and he was starting to help me to learn how to swim. And I actually learned I could swim, and I even swam from the deep end a couple of times to the shallow. So today, because we haven't been for a very long time, because obviously with my husband's illness and with me being busy and that, it's just hard to find the time to be able to go. But with my son being in starting proper school now, and he's in reception at the minute 'cause he's only 4, and with it, no, he's 5. What am I on about? So soon, obviously, with school, he'll be going swimming with school, and he'd not been swimming before, because of me not being able to swim before. And I thought I just don't want it to get for him to get to the point where he goes swimming with school, he's never been in a pool, and he starts to panic. So I got him the swimming life jacket thing, and I got him some armbands, and me and my mother-in-law took him swimming today. He absolutely loved it. He did not swim, mind you, but with it being his first time, he did so well. I'm really proud of him, because we went in the smaller pool, but it's like tasting. Is it? Do you call it testing the waters? Testing the waters was just mainly doing that today, getting him used to just seeing what he's like in the pool, and he was quite happy in the pool, even though he didn't want the water touching his face. He was quite happy in the pool, and he was happy to walk about and to go on the very miniature slide. They had big floats in the pool as well, in the shapes of teddy bears and frogs. So what we did, he got a big float in the shape of a frog, and he was walking along with it, and I got a float in the shape of a frog, and I was pretending I was another frog, jumping up and down, and I was going ribbit, 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 like squatting and jumping as I was going along, and he found it ever so hilarious. And I thought if it gets him used to the water and it's a bit of fun for him, then that's brilliant. And he did really well. Like I said, I'm not nervous or upset that he didn't swim, because it was the first time he'd been in a pool, so I'm just glad that he didn't have a complete and utter meltdown first time getting in the water. He was a bit, what do you call it? Apprehensive about getting in the pool, but once he was in, he was okay. Of course, he kept wanting to get out to go and get these different floats, but he was quite happy with it, and after a while he could get himself in and out the pool. Obviously I went out after him because it can be slippy, but he was happy doing that. So I'd say it went really, really well, and I enjoyed it as well. Mother-in-law enjoyed it, and it was just nice to have that a bit of time together as well. So what I'm going to do is, when my son's more used to swimming, we're going to start taking my daughter as well, and then start learning her how to swim and getting her used to the water as well. But she might be alright actually, because I know it's swimming baths are different from normal baths, but she loves splashing in a normal bath, so might take her soon. So that's what we've been doing today, and it's been a lovely morning. So we spent about an hour in there, and then we come out, went to go and have a brew, got my son we had a bacon butty each, and got my son some lunch, because obviously with it being dinner time. And then we came back home, and my son's having a nap because he said he was tired, bless him. Yeah, he does. As my husband was just saying, sometimes my son, sometimes he gets that overexcited. He gets really tired after, or he can get really niggly. So he's gone down for a nap this afternoon. And I've got to nip to Lidl's in a minute to go and get the ingredients for tomorrow. And probably watch some more films tonight. I've been watching Little Britain on Netflix, and it is really good. Really good. At first I was a bit, do I really want to watch this? Can I be bothered? But the one night I just put it on. I thought I'm just going to watch some of it, and it's so funny. I forgot how funny it is. If you are overseas, Little Britain, it's basically it's in the UK.
Little Britain, USA as well.
Oh, is there a Little Britain USA?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But yeah, it's a TV program over here. What's on Netflix now, and it's like a comedy program and sketch show. So I've been watching that overnight. No more horror films at the minute. So yeah. In a minute, I'm going to get myself a drink because my mouth is like sandpaper. But I'm not going to be that long, guys, to be honest, because of my battery on my phone, and I have got to go out yet to go and get some stuff. So what is everybody's plans for tomorrow? Have you got anything nice planned? Excuse me, I'm just trying to think of where to put this pad. Oh, I'll just put it there now. We're having, like I said, my husband's cooking a meal for us in the house. My mother-in-law's coming down in the morning, and she's going to spend the day with us and that. And I've been promised breakfast in bed in the morning. Bless. So I'll have that goodie in bed. Soon rolls round, doesn't it? It seemed that long ago since it was actually Christmas. Now, it being Mother's Day and we're going into the month of April, it's mad.
Soon be summer.
Absolutely mad. Yeah, soon be summer, as my husband has just said. So, I'm so I am really looking forward to summer this year, because in August, when my son's finished school in July, but in August, in the 6 weeks holidays, we're going to Prestatyn. Taking my son on away for a couple of days on a little mini holiday. So I'm really excited about that. June before, I'm going on the stitching retreat. That's it. And obviously I would have finished my level 2 beauty therapy by then. So the two things, I've got two options at the minute. Bit unsure about what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to go for the level 3 or I'm not going to go for it, because obviously things getting busier at home. It's just, I don't know if I can actually, because the level 3 is supposed to be obviously a bit more intense. I don't know if I can commit myself to the home studies as much. Or another idea that I was thinking is, because the year before, well, last year I did my maths, but I only got to do the level 1 because they didn't allow me to do basically the GCSE maths, because I just weren't clever enough. I didn't pass the online test, so I ended up doing the level 1. So I don't know whether to go back this year and to try again for the GCSE maths, because at least with that it is just one evening a week, where at the minute the studying is 2 evenings a week. And there's lots of home study as well, where with the maths there'll still be home study, but it'll be straightforward, and it will only be 1 day a week. So
Normally there's a lot of YouTube videos you can use to help.
yeah, my husband was just saying there'll be a lot of YouTube videos to help, like with the maths as well. So I might consider trying to go back in for my maths again this year, when I've done my beauty therapy, and hopefully they'll let me on the GCSE course. Because if they don't let me on that, then it'll mean me going...
Wax their eyebrows.
Yeah, I'll wax their eyebrows instead. So, it'll be like the level 2 maths, but that'll probably be in town. So I might get my maths this year. Because at least then I've got my level 2 behind me still. But I don't need... On the form it says you need your GCSE. Or at least a level... Well, a D in maths. But I was told to do level 3, you don't. But now some places can be quite picky, so, and with the way things are at the minute at home, that's why I was thinking of maybe going back to my maths and getting the GCSE. So I may do it, because I right enjoyed that last year. I really did enjoy it. Because like I said, it was only one evening a week, just a couple of hours. And I right enjoyed it. I found that some of it was hard, but I found out some of it was really good as well. So that's why I was thinking about going back in for it this year. But I'll decide, see what the best option is, obviously, for me to do. And that. So, just doing the number 2s round here. And we're up to 31 minutes, so I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. And then I shall leave it for here today, guys. Like I said, it's only going to be a short one because of my battery on my phone. It's not very big at all. What I mean is it's not... My battery on my phone is not... I haven't got a lot of battery. My battery's running low. Okay. Yeah. So... Oh, it's joys of husbands, I tell you. So I need to get an orange next. So being as I've started colouring in Stedler, I think I might carry on. Because I have got an orange in there. Some of the pens have actually run out on the Stabler and Stedlers. So orange number 3. Mouth's really dry and I'm like a dog going... Just colouring the orange. As well, the Stedler Tri Plus colouring pens are absolutely brilliant on this book, on this paper. So I'm really impressed with that. My little ones are supposed to be having their naps upstairs, but all I can hear is giggling. Actually, I might take my daughter for a walk to the shop in a minute to go and get the shopping. Because she was a bit upset that she couldn't go swimming this morning, but I thought, well, being the first time, I wasn't sure how she'd be, so I might actually take her with me to go and get the shopping, because she quite likes to help out with the shopping. And that. We did, I think we got some nappies yesterday, and she was quite tickled pink that she could help Mummy with the shopping. She pushed the basket along while I pushed the pram. That was getting back from school. I don't think I'm going to bother with the pram today. I'll just walk her. Because Lidl's is only around the corner from here. So it's literally a 5-minute walk. No, I've gone quiet a minute. I think I'm just giving myself a breath, guys. Because you know what it's like on the colour and chat videos, I literally don't stop chatting. I talk and I talk and I talk. So, yeah. But if you're anything like me, I love watching colour and chat videos. Especially if I'm just colouring like in the background. Or if I'm busy, I don't know, if I'm either cooking or in the bath. I just like watching the colouring chats, and sometimes I do only just listen. Sometimes I do watch as well, but sometimes I do just like listen. And it helps when you obviously, when the person doing the colouring chat has got something to chat about. So, and I stop chatting. So I'm just going to finish the... Oh, just got to run out the line a little bit then. Just going to finish the rest of this boat. And then I may leave it there for now. Then go and get myself a drink. Before my mouth feels like the Sahara Desert. Oh, that's alright, sweetheart. My juice is in the fridge. I think I'm going to finish up soon anyhow. So that is where I'm going to leave it for today, guys. Leave it nice and short and sweet. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Oh, that's good, that juice. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you're not already a subscriber, please press that subscribe button if you're interested too. And thank you to my reoccurring subscribers and my new subscribers as well. I really do appreciate your support, and I just love bringing these videos out to you. And Brandon, sorry, why on earth did I call you Brandon then? Randy says a big thank you and a big thumbs up to the video as well. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you again soon. Goodbye.